Greeting to the tribes. Hiya, hiya. It's important that you know your ancestry. All the historians of old have a ear, they say, know thyself. Why is that so important? Because you have a commandment to honor your ancestors, starting with your father and mother. So I'm going to show you how all this ties together. You cannot know who you are if you don't know your ancestry, if you don't honor them after you know them. So in the world eyes, someone who has no knowledge of themselves, in their mind, there's no way to say it, but they're like a crazy person. Because nothing you do has any meaning to it. Your life has no meaning. You have no purpose. You just grass blowing in the wind when you lack self-knowledge. So you're not going to be respected. You're going to be rejected. Rightfully so. Because first you reject yourself. You don't respect yourself. So that gives others permission to do the same. You cannot get away from the importance of self-knowledge. So my message to the tribe is you can start with Ancestry.com, start with the census. You find that the names you have are not European names. That's a lie. The Europeans have your names. You don't have theirs. They've turned this whole thing around and made you see yourself as less than. When less than a couple of hundred years ago, they were seen as less than. The Slavics. That's where the slave name comes from, Slavics. But one thing you need to learn from the Slavics, the paleface, he knew that he had to overcome his handicap, his disability, his paleness. So he came together, united as one, and transformed that disability into a privileged class. He did that. The only way he was able to do that because you didn't know who you were. So you believed him when he said you was less than. You believed him when he said he was greater than. Don't tell me you didn't. Because you wouldn't have lost the war if you didn't believe he was greater. The war begins in the mind. It ends in the mind. So take a lesson from what he did. If he say your color is a disability, then you unite, come together in one, and make it a privilege. Like our ancestors did. Hey, what's going on? MRFNF guy. Well, yeah, most people are confused these days. Thank you for coming on. How you doing? That's the way civilized people do. They greet each other before they start talking. Yeah, most people are confused, so don't be don't be confused about being confused. Make it your purpose to understand things. Study, read. Always look for the opposite viewpoint. Not what you like, but what you don't like. Investigate. You choose to be confused. Because with this knowledge out here, all you got to do is ask Google, ask Siri. You see, y'all grew up in this generation of the computer, the smartphone, so you don't know the value of it. Old schools like me, we grew up without the computer, so we had to really dig for knowledge. It wasn't as easy available. Thank you for joining. Well, read my shorts and ask questions. See, nobody can help you from being unconfused but yourself. You're the end all and be all of understanding this is all about. But you on a road to recovery because you admit to yourself you're confused. That's a great start. And make a promise to yourself that you're going to do something every day to get out of that confused state. There's a lot of work you got to do. Okay. Yeah, so would you go and watch my videos? I got over 1,000 videos to help you on your journey. Okay? And it's all comes down to how do you spend your time? How do you spend your time? Let me ask you the question. How do you spend your time? When you get through working, how do you spend your free time? I'm gonna ask you again, guy. I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but I ask you, guy, how do you spend your free time when you're not working? What do you do with your time? Okay, I just got a few minutes on here left, so if you're not going to answer, I'm going to have to leave you. You study hard and work hard to play football. Okay. You having a spiritual life? Do you pray or meditate? Do you just get quiet and listen to yourself? Listen to your inner voice? That's very important. That's part of life. To commune with yourself. Listen to your body. What do you dream about? The dreams are giving you hints and clues of who you are and what you're to do with this life. If you have no dreams other than playing football, that's not a very big purpose. I mean, there's greater things to be. You have a great mind. You want to use your mind. See, sports was something warriors did to stay in shape. It's the biggest industry right now. People make a living off of it. but it doesn't allow you to use your brain, your mind, your analytic ability. Is only the physical. That's why sports is not conducive to keeping you level-headed, because you're still a brute. Find something to use your mind, use your brain. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So, as I was saying, sports was something created to keep the warriors fit when they were at peace. So, when they have to go to war, they'd be in shape. It wasn't something to have an occupation, but now it's become a full-time, multi-million-dollar industry. Why? Because they want to keep you dumbed down. They want to keep you in the physical and not the spiritual or even mental. Okay, well, I've been here longer than I planned to. And I don't see any questions, so I hire to the tribes. Go back and listen to this video at least 5 times, and I promise you it will change your life if you follow just half of what's been shared here. Hiya, hiya.